In today's makeup look, we're gonna show you how to turn this into this. Do you remember Romper Room? And I see Susie and Becky, and do you remember?
How do you remember Romper Room?
What do you mean, how do I remember? I remember
That's like
things.
way ahead of your time.
I remember Romper Room.
Really? Okay.
Everyone remembers Romper Room.
Do they? I like the pig mirror.
Isn't it cute? Here, just put that right there.
I'll just do a show like this. How's my makeup?
You're such a ham.
Really?
You are some pig. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to our channel. Hi, how are ya?
You sound like me.
How are ya?
I'm good. How are you? Hello!
Welcome back to
Our channel.
I'm Amp,
I'm Mr. Christopher.
and today
I'm right on cue.
we're talking about a conspiracy. Sissies. Conspiracies. Conspiracies?
It has sissy in the name?
No, conspiracy.
Oh, it doesn't have sissy in the name. It's sissy.
So for all of you that have been living under a rock for the last month, like Christopher, you are unaware of the whole Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star conspiracy palette.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
And if you aren't aware, don't feel bad, because I don't. But I have heard the puppy talk on and on and on about it all week.
Hey, look at this. Look how soft it is. Isn't that cool?
Are you trying to distract me?
No, I would never. So we got our hands on an actual conspiracy palette, one of these lovely pig travel bags that I'll be using for all of my toys and douching items, as well as this lovely pig mirror.
And wasn't that lucky because it like sold out in 2 seconds?
I was frantically refreshing, adding things to carts, trying to get my hands on most of these things, and we actually got pretty lucky, so I will count my blessings there. We did get a mini controversy palette as well, but it was shipped separately and it's taking a lot longer.
Is that the controversy?
That's the true controversy.
They don't know where they ship
We
them.
didn't get it! But we're gonna reflect on this fact and still do today's episode.
Because you have a mirror in your hand?
Yeah.
You know, jokes are better when you have to explain them.
Always. Don't be such a pig.
Well.
But I also figured, how could we make this kinky? How could we make this sexy? How could we make this something we can teach and talk and educate about?
And this is where I tend to get a little nervous as we go into these shows.
Why?
Because sometimes he tells me what's happening, but then I find out there are other things happening.
I have no idea what you just said. And so I told Daddy we were gonna use some makeup for an episode, and you said,
Huh?
and I said, no, hear me out. Daddy, people love when you try stuff. I don't know if you know this,
No,
but
I know.
people love when you
This is
try
how you
things
talk
out.
me into things. Is this sexy?
Lovey, this is not for that.
My tongue is numb.
So I hope that your palates are ready for today's episode. Today, we're gonna have some fun with sissification, some makeup, but also explaining the kink and the humiliation aspects that revolve around it.
That part I'm getting.
But first,
Yes.
today started out interesting.
Why are you early?
Why aren't you ready? Put your shoes on. Wait, what? That is not your breakfast, is it?
It's my dessert.
Dessert, but it's breakfast. Anyway, so are you ready?
I'm gonna be. What are we doing?
Well, today, I love your shirt.
From a daddy.
Today, we are going to be doing an episode on sissification.
What?
So we're gonna go to the studio, but first we have to fix a problem. Notice how my skin tone. No, don't bite. No biting. Your food is right there. My skin tone is very different than yours, so we have to go get some concealer.
Do I have to shave?
No, you can glam up and still have a beard. I think that's appropriate. I guess we're gonna go shopping. We're gonna do a shopping haul first. More enthusiasm, please. No, that's Daddy. Eat. Okay, eat.
Can I just wait in the car?
No, we have to match your skin.
If you can't tell, we're two different skin tones,
Very much so.
so we had to get some
puppy's-
special makeup for Daddy.
He's redder than me. You know that
gonna
all
make
the
something
comments,
red in a second.
every video someone says how red I am?
I know, I read them.
Red.
Look, girl.
Thankfully, he'd already eaten, but that didn't mean that we still didn't go get some more snacks on the way.
Ready? Let's go. Let's go. You have to be very discreet with shops and like filming stuff. Shops and filming stuff, you just have to be very discreet.
Core of discretion. Core. I do not bring it to so ever.
And then we proceeded to find some makeup that fit your skin tone, hopefully, but you got a little distracted still.
By what?
Food.
Oh, well.
Daddy, the makeup's over. What did you put food? No, you just ate though. God, look out for the discreet. Discreet.
Core of discretion.
This is not makeup. Wait, are you gonna do your cheekbones with dill pickle chips? Okay, here's the dill. You can get the chips, but first you have to get makeup.
Okay, fine.
But we grabbed all the necessities.
Yeah. Oh my god, no. This is called swatching. So you just buff it out.
Watch.
Swatching, not watch. No. No, see, that is
That
not.
seems really not good.
Yeah, no, that's not. That's
This
not your
kinda
color.
like-
That's
this
not your
is-
color.
This is kind of like picking out paint colors.
Yes, but you're for your face.
I kind of like that.
Okay, well, channel that energy. Let's find you one that actually matches.
Buff beige.
I don't know. You're more of a muscly beige.
Buff beige. That's pretty
That's a
good,
nice tone. Oh, that one actually looks nice.
right?
It disappears. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you? Oh, honey.
Which is interesting because this one was called.
Okay, we found. Okay, don't get distracted. Conceal your excitement. Now we need setting spray or like a powder.
People even figure this out. There's so much. It's all bright colors and.
That's the point, Daddy. You haven't even seen the palette yet. You haven't even seen what we're going to be using today yet, have you?
Core of discretion says pressed powder. Is that what you're looking for?
Oh.
Shine
Yeah.
green
We're going to be baking stuff later.
Okay. Are we doing makeup or kitchen?
Yes.
Food.
Well, I hope this is an eye-opening experience because we're going to... What looks good?
Drama, right?
We're here for the drama, yes. We need this stuff. The glue.
Okay, you don't know what you're doing. I'm gonna be going through a trauma today.
Just one
'Cause I'm
trauma,
gonna
though.
read fairest nude, so I can be the fairest of them all.
You like a good fair nude?
And like a good fair nude. Red Bull.
I don't really drink those that often.
They're nice, I guess. I'm going to actually die.
I think that's everything.
And now we're here.
What are we doing?
Well, no, not that. You don't start out with the makeup yet. We have to explain what sissification is.
Do we?
Yes.
Okay.
Say sissification.
Sissification. Sissification.
There we go.
I did it. It was very sophisticated when I said
A
it.
sissificated?
Yes.
But this kink isn't something that we would make up.
Or sell in a box. So sissification, also known as feminization, did I say that right?
For the most part.
Thank you. Is where you take a sub and have them dress and act in feminine behaviors and manners, usually a form of humiliation play.
And we're dehumanizing in a demasculating sort of way. Now, the term sissy itself used to be a derogatory term in the 60s and 70s, but more recently we've taken back that term and used it in an empowering way. Now, what are some ways that people can participate in this feminization?
Some in cross-dressing, like wearing lingerie, dresses, heels, stockings, to makeup, to wigs.
And I want today's episode to be very sex positive, and I want to be very clear that we're not talking about this in a very toxic and masculine sort of way, as much as we're talking about playing with gender and playing with makeup and playing with your kinks and what you're into sexually.
Yeah, and for me, I am not turned on by this. This is not my kink, but I actually have lately been thinking about how fun it would be in a humiliation sort of scenario to do it to someone. And so I'm slowly getting into it, maybe.
And I mean, I might have forced him to watch 20 Jeffree Star tutorials, so he wants to get some makeup in here, you
And
know?
she's gorgeous.
Well,
The tattoos help.
Yeah, anyway. And now we're here.
Now we're here. What are we doing?
Well, we're gonna start out with, no, not that. You don't start out with the makeup yet.
What do you mean you don't start out
You
with
have to
the makeup?
start, no, you have to start out with your foundation. You have to make a canvas that you can paint. Again, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just watched a few videos. Well, you need your beauty blender.
Isn't this from that box?
No, these are beauty blenders though.
They look like candy.
Nope, do not eat them. They're not calorie-free marshmallows.
Calorie-free marshmallows. Coachella.
Ooh.
It's like sucking all the moisture out of my mouth.
Which
They
one's
do.
a beauty blender and which one's a sex toy? I mean, which one? They're so similar. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take turns doing each other's makeup. So I'm gonna do you first, if that's okay.
Well, if I do you, you're gonna look like a clown.
Great. I'll call Bianca Del Rio
Ooh.
later. And
Maybe that'll be my revenge.
to start out for makeup, you have to make a base, like a foundation. So we've got here Neutrogena. Also, you have to like hold it up to the camera and do this.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Can you see it? See it? So we've got a nice Neutrogena hydrating boost tint in the color Honey.
Oh, honey.
Honey, he was ingenue, honey.
So we're gonna put some of this, some ASMR in there. Don't look so scared.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna put it on your face.
Why?
Because.
It's cold.
I'm getting your T-zone.
What the? Okay.
I think I'm doing this right.
I don't think you're even putting it on remotely right.
Yes, you have to put it on first, and then we'll blend it out. Okay. You're making it really hard to blend this out.
If you poke me in the eye, you're in
I have
so
not
much
poked you in
trouble.
the eye yet.
Oh, Jesus, I just
Let
saw
me-
flying in my eye.
And now I'm gonna beat your face. This is how kinks start. You start with makeup and you beat the person's face. So we're buffing it out. Look this way. Look this way. Stop scrunching your face.
Okay, I didn't do this last time. I just put lipstick and eyeshadow on.
Well, I'm trying to make your face less red. But you stopped. You're making it really hard to do makeup. I'm having a good time though.
Stop touching me.
You're being so dramatic. Stop scrunching your face and look at me.
God, you're so demanding when you do makeup.
When I do makeup, this is the first time I've done makeup. Ever.
Maybe this would be funner if I was like in stocks and couldn't move away.
I wish. So what kind of ways do you think people can be feminized?
Feminization, I think, can occur through cross-dressing,
Sure.
wearing lingerie, skirts, nylon,
Underwear. Have you seen people that dress up as like those dolls? Like the big human dolls?
like blow-up dolls.
No, not blow-up dolls. Well, I mean, they kind of have faces like that sometimes, but it's
Yeah.
like, I think the term's called kigurumi in Japan, and it's when they put on like those masks.
Kigurumi.
Yeah, look at me.
Sounds Australian.
No. It's like the full body onesies. Oh, you actually look good. You don't look as red, which I like.
Oh my God, how long does this take?
It takes a bit.
Are we done yet? I
No.
don't know if I can take a bit of you pounding my face with a buff ball.
It's called beating your face for a reason. Yeah, look at yourself. Why is that funny? Okay, do I have consent to bake your face?
To bake it?
Yeah.
Like chocolate chip cookies? Are there cookies?
Yes. Afterwards.
Okay.
So next we're gonna put on some setting powder,
Why is this called baking your face?
and then people go, they
Okay.
do that.
This is messy.
Welcome to Messy.
That can't be good to breathe. Why do they call this baking your face?
Because it sets it. It's like when you bake cookies, it turns the dough into a cookie. I'm turning you into a cookie.
I look like a cookie.
And don't breathe in.
No.
I said don't breathe in.
Well,
Tell me
don't
about.
say it.
Tell me about. When it comes to sissification, you're consenting to be sissified today, yeah?
Yes, and it is definitely part of humiliation play because I am utterly humiliated. If my sir sees this.
But you're being turned on, right?
No, I'm not being turned on by this.
But people that do it generally are.
Sure, I get it. If
Even
I was
though-
playing with you in a scene and that was happening to me and they were making fun of me as they were doing it, but I would be turned on, I would like it, yeah.
But you're not doing it. I think it's something to talk about in sissification is you're not doing it to be dehumanizing or degrading to women.
No,
You're doing it to be humiliated yourself
humiliating that person and what triggers them.
in a consenting way
Yeah.
that is not meant to degrade or dehumanize or be sexist towards women.
So, like any sort of humiliation play. It's not being degrading towards women. What it is being degrading towards that person who wants to be degraded.
Yeah, and I think so long as it's done respectfully, and you are conscious of how your actions can make statements like that, I don't think that feminization or sissification is meant to be actually offensive.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I think you are fully baked. Do you feel baked?
420.
Okay,
Oh yeah, I
we're
totally
gonna let
want
that
to
set.
do your face.
Do you want to do mine? Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Wow. Okay.
So I just do it like here. There's your T-zone. You're right, this is fun.
So have you ever been sissified yourself in the past then?
I never have. I've never done it. I'm talking to this one boy who's into it right now. Just gonna smudge it over here.
You're not supposed to smudge makeup. Anyway, so you're talking to this guy.
And he will post images of himself in lingerie.
There's a huge market for guys in
Well,
lingerie.
you did one once, didn't you? It was guys in stockings or
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Because people really like that kind of lacy feel. Like some guys like to wear lacy underwear. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And I never viewed that myself when you did it because it doesn't turn me on, and in a way it would have turned me off, I think, a little bit. But now this one boy that I'm talking to, he does it, but he really owns it. And I'm actually like, oh, that's cool that he's owning that.
And that's a really important part to this too.
And he's doing it in a really masculine way.
Yeah, is how you kind of play with the gender in a way that is empowering and sexy, and you know, this is who I am. I don't give a.
Oh, honey.
And I think a lot of the younger generation is doing that now as they're coming up. They're crossing stereotypical gender lines. And
some people feel threatened by it, and others embrace it and actually have fun with it. Because at the end of the day, while we're not really into makeup or sissification, we do like baking.
Wait, I didn't bake you.
I know. No, we do like having fun, and I'm having a good time, but oh, that's a lot of fall off.
You had more fall off. You know a lot about this.
I've watched a lot of videos. See, that's what I find fascinating as well with this kind of makeup and just the whole community is like, it's an art form in itself. Yes, why are you laughing?
Because you're like saying art form, and I'm like going blah, blah. I've got this one down.
Am I baked?
You're baked. You're something.
Ooh, okay. All right, we can put our foundation aside. We baked just a little bit. I haven't looked at myself yet. Oh,
pretty good, huh?
I don't look bad. You didn't even get my bags. You know how some people are like all over Gucci and Prada and Coach? I got my designer bags. They're just on my face at all times. Talk about baggage. My mom designed them. So now the fun part.
Now the fun part? Ooh, we gonna do this part?
Yes.
Yay. So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I really appreciate some of the names here. Like for instance, you have ranch.
You know I have to have Cheeto dust.
Are there any colors you really want? So I'm thinking like, today it's gonna be a sissification look, but I want it to be like a kinky, like dark, dirty,
Like
grungy.
Maleficent?
You keep saying Maleficent. Do you wanna look like Maleficent?
Well. It's only dark and dirty Dungeness.
Well, so I have a background in art, and while it was never with like makeup or costuming like this, I do have an appreciation for like painting things. So I want to do something fun and painterly and interesting. But also, this is the first time I've ever done such a thing.
Can I give you the two black eyes?
No, what? No. Oh, you want to
Can I do a smoky eye?
Sure. I'm not sure what that is gonna entail, but
So you look like a raccoon.
No one ever wants to look like a raccoon. That's never a good look.
I like the raccoon on Galaxies of the Guardians. Guardians of the Galaxies.
Galaxy of the Guardians.
That's the spin-off. You haven't seen it yet. I've seen it.
I just want to read some of these names though to you before we go ham.
Oh, yes.
We have My Pills. You have TanaCon, which was this convention where a bunch of kids stood out in the sun for hours and like had 3rd-degree sunburns. Diet root
Like
beer.
on purpose?
Well, yes and no. Food videos. Pigment, because
I get that part.
conspiracy. So I want to do something that's a little colorful, but also has like some blackness to it.
I like that.
Okay, I'm gonna start with my rides here with our Sometimes brushes have like names and numbers, but these don't have any names and numbers because they're really cheap. This is gonna be our Boeing 747 brush. Ooh.
Ooh, oh no, the pattern went away.
Well, that's how you have to do it though. Oh. So you get a little bit of black. I'm gonna go into your crease here and like make some shadows.
What's my crease? Do we need lube for that?
No. Why are you look so scared?
Because you're about to poke my eye out.
I'm not gonna poke your eye out. I just don't. I can't work with this. Stop moving.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, trust the puppy, trust the puppy, trust the puppy.
Ooh, there's a little bit of fall off there.
Ah!
I gotta knock off. I have too much black. I gotta knock off a little bit of black. Stop moving. Oh god, and I've gotta make both of them look the same. Oops. I mean, nothing's wrong.
My favorite word.
Ooh, almost symmetrical. So pretty. It's great, right?
I can't see anything.
Perfect. And then, ooh, let's go in with a little bit of spiraling. We're gonna start spiraling here.
Can I touch my eyes?
No, you can't touch your eyes.
Stop. I'm starting to cry. Can I cry?
You can cry all you want. And on top of that, we're gonna add a little bit of sleep paralysis to really make it pop.
Wait, how many are you putting on?
Makeup is a lot. Stop moving. Oh, this is not going well.
What do you mean this is not going well?
I'm gonna add a little bit of color. I'm gonna add a little pop to your cheeks with some ranch here.
That tickles. Why do you do that?
We're gonna add a little bit of red. Do you want some red? So we're going in with Flaming Hot. Yes?
I'm looking kind of like you beat me up. Okay.
Yes.
I know I can do a better job than this.
Okay, I'm still going. Never told you how much I appreciate you always trying new things with me. I've never done makeup before, but this is kind of fun. Do you want some Diet Cola? Did you use a little Diet Cola?
Yeah, I'm thirsty. What?
I know you're thirsty. Okay, so I'm digging into some Diet Cola here now. I want to make it pop a little bit. I feel like he's got some nice color, but I want to make it pop. Did you know that Huffington Post, though, they talked to and did like a little study with a bunch of pro-doms, and the number one thing that they got paid for, can you guess what it was?
Probably humiliation.
But what kind of humiliation?
Sissification?
Yep.
Yeah. I think it's because people like to experience something that's not themselves.
And what they said was it was a lot of higher up, not everyone, but a good chunk of them were like higher up men who were, dominant in their real world jobs, and like everyone had to listen to them.
Part of the old boys network.
Mm-hmm. And this kind of play allowed them a way to kind of express, get out of their everyday life.
Escape.
And escape it, yeah. But I get that, because a lot of dominant guys also like to get tied up and be in like a submissive role in that way. And that gives them kind of the flip side of always being in control. Do you want a little bit of Trisha on your Flaming Hot Cheetos? Do you know who Trisha is?
No, who's Trisha?
Oh yeah, I mean she's a lot. Just really bring that color in there. I feel like we need to contour your cheeks just a little bit. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the Diet Root Beer, which is a nice dark color, and just contour that out. Stop. Not quite symmetrical, but that's okay.
Wait, why is that okay?
It's not.
Okay. Okay, you laughing at your own work is not distilling the most confidence in myself.
You look great.
Wait till I do it. I'm not sure if this like feminization or monster. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Eyeshadow, lipstick, voila, we're done.
How's that look?
I have no idea what you're doing.
I don't either. Oh yeah, no, it's not great.
Stop! This is like torture.
I'm not trying to torture you, I'm just trying to make a look.
Yeah.
I like that there's just a bunch of colors to play with. It's fun to play with all the colors.
But are you supposed to use them all at once?
You can. You look great. You look so pretty.
Well done. Do I get to do you now?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. So, I think we should go with, what's that say?
That's conspiracy.
That's the conspiracy. So I'm thinking, because your eyes are green.
My eyes are blue.
Because your eyes are green-blue, I think this is gonna look really good and bring that out more so they pop. Now, I'm in the makeup seat. I am in control. So we're gonna close your eyes, look up, raise your eyebrows. I'm hearing a lot of this, and I wanna hear more of this.
That's the, what's the tea?
What's the tea? So what's the tea is coming a little minty.
Minty.
Well, I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah,
Not too bad, right?
not bad at all. You're actually very good at this.
Maybe I have a new calling. Oh, shit.
Go for it, go for it, go for it.
I'm gonna own this one. Take that down, just.
That's not. Do not. Get out of here.
That's what they do, right?
No, nobody does that.
I'm pretty sure.
Are you painting in my eyebrows?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, that is an eyebrow.
Our forehead's being raped by epileptic caterpillars.
Shh. Don't move. Oops. How did I get blue? Let me buff it out. Just a little color. Just a little color in your cheeks. Oh, look at rosy cheeks now. Oh.
What are you doing?
I think you look beautiful. Maybe you might need.
What does this look need?
It needs a little less green underneath. Hang on. Whoops.
Whoops.
Who's a pretty girl?
Debatable, quite honestly.
This looks like when you like get it online versus when it comes. Oh, it's bad.
So, is
You
this
look
it?
great.
Do I look
You
like
look great.
do
You
I
look
look-
like a million.
Something.
Yeah.
So, is this harder than you expected?
Oh, totally. But you know what? We're not done yet.
Oh yeah? Oh shit. Oh, lashes.
So which one do you want? Chiffon or midnight?
Well, I didn't want the ones that look like Liza Minnelli, but
Okay.
at this point, it looks like...
At this point, you look
I'm
like
like,
Liza Minnelli.
why not?
Do you know how to do these?
I have no idea. Oh my god. So wait, you don't know how to do this?
I know how to do them.
No. This is why I don't do this. The last time, my crazy boyfriend had my eyes shut, just like I was just trusting you to do, and halfway through I hear an oops, and then he's like, hang on for a second. And he ran out of the eyelash glue.
Well, I've got plenty of eyelash glue here. Do not worry.
I know, but he super glued my eyelids shut. This is why I have trust issues.
You can trust me though. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's the top. There's no bottom.
There's no bottom? They don't do eyelashes on the bottom?
No, you just put them on the top. So I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on here. and-
Never?
Why are you asking me as if I'm an expert?
Why are you drying it?
You have to let it dry a little bit. Oh great, directions are in Chinese. So
If you glue my eyes shut, you're in so much trouble. I can't open my eye. You're gluing them together.
wow, this glue has aloe in it at least.
In case I'm sunburned?
Thank God.
What does aloe do?
Okay, next one. Do you ever think that you would just be like sitting down with like your puppy and
Trying on makeup.
talking about sissification and
You know-
trying on makeup?
You know I have a scruff date in like an hour, right?
You're gonna look great.
Could you imagine if I opened the door dressed like this, expecting this dom top?
I don't know what doesn't scream Dom Top about this look. Hey, I did the eyelashes.
Yeah, you didn't glue my eyes shut, so that's a start.
See?
Oh.
You're pretty.
I think I need bottom lashes too. You sure that's not a thing?
I can give you 20 lashes on your back if you want.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm actually pretty happy with how I got the eyelashes on. The eyelashes actually look really good.
My God, what did you do to me?
I think you're ready for that scruff date.
You ready for-
I have so much respect for drag queens that actually know how to do makeup because Lord knows I can't. But also it should be said that like sissification is not drag, or like drag queens obviously are not sissifying themselves in order to be like dehumanized or degraded.
They're doing it to be a queen.
Correct. Like in the musical, everybody's talking about Jamie. He says,
A boy in a dress is something to be laughed at, but a drag queen is something to be feared.
drag queens are doing their drag to like be feared and dominate the conversation, but I think sissification is a little bit different because you're on the other side of that. Drag queens are about empowering yourselves and being strong and powerful, where I think sissification, sometimes people are doing that to become more submissive. You're giving me like almost like a peacock, like greens and pinks. Yeah, peacock, yeah. It's definitely something.
How does it come off?
Very carefully.
Do they sell like a whole nother kit for that?
Oh, well, probably, but we didn't buy any.
Oh.
I think I should stop. I think I should stop.
Wow, get out of my head.
I'll get into something if you're not careful. So Daddy, did you have a good time?
I think so. I want to say yes. I'm not sure. I thought I was going to be pretty.
What do you mean? You are pretty. I mean, you're...
Not as pretty as you. Look how pretty your makeup is.
My nose is so shiny.
There you go. Sorry.
You know how shiny you look.
Yeah, no, I feel like Tammy Faye Baker at the moment.
Bless you.
You don't know Tammy
No.
Faye Baker? Oh, God.
We've kind of got off in a weird direction.
You're going to have to meme that one. So many thoughts going through my head right now.
Yeah.
The first of which is...
Oh my God, I haven't even seen this with my glasses on. Oh my God, that's way worse.
Here, let me just buff you out a little bit.
Here, that actually might help. Blending. This is blending.
Oh my God! You're ruining your makeup. Okay, and you're done, So, what are your closing thoughts here, Daddy? Did you have a good time today?
I don't think we really sissified each other rather than just smeared makeup on each other. I don't think we really got into the feminization of it.
True.
But I could see how if I knew what I was doing and I did that to someone who wanted to be sissified, that it would be very erotic. And I think I could get better at it. I just need to... That was my favorite. That was really pretty.
The conspiracy?
It looks good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Illuminati really rounded out your look and brought it more into whatever it is now.
I think you look good.
Thank you, and I think you look great. I thought it was fun because there's a lot of really interesting colors in there that you can play with.
Yeah.
That was probably the best part. And while sissification is a lot more intense and a lot more serious than this was, I hope that you can at least appreciate that everyone kind of approaches their kinks a little differently.
Of course. Which is what we're all about.
So while sissification and feminization can get a little more serious, intense, and definitely a lot more glamorous than what we did today.
Much better. I'm sure there are many people who can do this way better than us, so don't judge us.
I hope you can appreciate that we were just trying something out, trying something new. Whether you're being sissified or you're just trying out the new conspiracy palette, always have a safe word, because today's safe word is...
Help!
Because we definitely needed something.
We did. So if you like these videos and still want us to continue doing them, ring the bell down below.
If you thought Daddy's look was actually kind of fun and not too terrible, leave a like. And we'll see you guys next time. What's a safe word?
Bye! Okay, how do we get this off?
Well, luckily I glued it to the top of your eye instead of on your eyelashes.
Ow! Ow!
See, not that. No, I'm good. I already look so good.
Let me
no,
see, come here.
I'm gonna just put all the makeup away. No. Ah!
Look, you have a beard.
This is not meant to be disrespectful to anyone that's actually good at makeup. We are terrible
We're
at it.
terrible at it.
And we're really just having a really funny day. Oh my God.
It's like a caterpillar.
Hello! For those of you that have made it to the end of this video, well done. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. I know that was a lot and it was not the best makeup tutorial. We were truly just having a good time and I hope that showed. But before we go, I wanted to offer one last thing to the faithful viewers who got to the end of the video. A mini controversy that we mentioned we didn't get just came yesterday. Unfortunately for us, we weren't able to use it in the video, but lucky for you, a week from today, I'm going to be choosing one random person on Twitter that has tweeted this out, shared the episode, and puts hashtag what's up, like this. So if you weren't lucky enough to get your hands on a palette, this is your chance to get a mini controversy without the controversy. Regardless, thank you guys again for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye.